Philippines have changed a lot throughout the years, particularly in the method for how Filipinos lived. Essentially, science and technology have introduced us to the establishment of modern civilization. This development contributes greatly to almost every aspect of our daily life. Hence, people get the chance to enjoy these results, which make our lives more relaxed and pleasurable. With the help of our leaders, we make things possible and make this happen. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte was born on March 28, 1945 in Maasin, Southern Leyte to Vicente Duterte and Soledad Roa, who were both civil servants. His mother was a public school teacher while his father was a government worker. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte formally presented the rank and title of Order of National Scientist to Dr. Emil Javier, former Minister of Science and Technology and an advocate of agricultural modernization, during a ceremony held at Malacañang Palace on January 7, 2020. Here are some of the achievements in the field of science and technology under the administration of President Rodrigo Duterte.
Additional radars. To further improve weather forecasting capability and disaster risk reduction in the country, 4 Doppler radars, which could measure the rain volume, and 2 flood forecasting and warning centers have been completed this year. The DOST said that to date, the country has 13 Doppler radars and 3 X-band radars in the country. These radars have contributed to low forecast track error, the agency said. Doppler radars are located in Iloilo, Palawan, Guian, Subic, Tagaytay, Mactan, Hinatuan, Tampakan, Basco, Zamboanga, Apari, Virac, and Baguio. The 3 X-band radars, on the other hand, were placed in the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAG-ASA, Central Office in Quezon City, Mindanao, and Baler.
President Rodrigo Duterte had issued a proclamation declaring the 4th week of November as National Science Technology Week. In signing Proclamation number 780 last August 2, Duterte moved the National Science Technology Week celebration from the 3rd of July to the last week of November. In order to ensure the maximum participation of schools, students, stakeholders, and the public during the week-long celebration, considering the change in the academic calendar of most universities, schools, and educational institutions, there is a need to move the celebration of the National Science Technology Week, said the President.
The Build program, or the BBB program, is the centerpiece program of the Duterte administration that aims to usher the golden age of infrastructure in the Philippines. Lack of infrastructure has long been cited as the Achilles heel of the Philippine economic development. The program includes the construction of the following: 6 airports, 9 railways, 3 bus rapid transits, 32 roads and bridges, 4 seaports, 4 energy facilities, 10 water resource projects and irrigation system, 5 flood control, and 3 redevelopment programs.
Science and technology in the country scored another milestone by the signing of the Balik Scientist Law by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte on June 15, 2018. It is also known as the Republic Act 11035 that is administered by the Department of Science and Technology. This law seeks to spur the Philippines' growing science and technology sector in the country, amid the clamor for better funding, support, and recognition for the country's researchers and scientists. The Balik Scientist Law aims to reverse the effect of brain drain, strengthen S&T capabilities, accelerate the flow of technologies, and also to promote the knowledge of sharing.
Republic Act 1136G or Philippine Space Policy is also known as an act establishing the Philippine Space Development and Utilization Policy and creating the Philippine Space Agency. It was signed by President Rodrigo Duterte on August 8, 2019. This serves as the country's primary strategic roadmap for space development and will embody the country's central goal of becoming a space-capable and spacefaring nation within the next decade. It shall focus on areas of space science and technology applications or SSTA that would address national issues, promote the efficient utilization of space assets and resources, establish capacity-building measures for human resources development, and strengthen the national defense and enhance international cooperation. The Philippine Space Policy focuses on 6 key development areas to ensure the state's sustained progress. These key development areas are: first, national security and development; second, hazard management and climate studies; third, space research and development; fourth, space industry capacity building; fifth, space education and awareness; and last is national cooperation.
DOST developed technologies. The Department of Science and Technology, also known as DOST, is the premier science and technology body in the country, charged with the twin mandate of providing central direction, leadership, and coordination of all scientific and technological activities, and of formulating policies, programs, and projects to support national development. Executive Order Number 128 mandates the department to provide central direction, leadership, and coordination of scientific and technological efforts, and ensure that the results therefrom are geared and utilized in areas of maximum economic and social benefits for the people. The DOST is the provider of world-class scientific, technological, and innovative solutions that will lead to higher productivity and better quality of life. President Rodrigo Duterte has approved 2 technologies developed by DOST that will help the government collect data for environmental hazards and assess situations for immediate disaster response. He said one of the technologies, GeoRisk Philippines Initiative, is meant to further improve data gathering for environmental hazards. These only prove that the OST contributes to the development of our country, such as in pursuing the declared state of policy, supporting local scientific and technological effort, developing local capability to achieve technological self-reliance, and encouraging greater private sector participation in research and development. And most especially, as one of the candidates of the OST scholarship, it helps me to pursue STEM-related careers and take active participation in research and development activities that will help shape the Philippines as a nation.
The Duterte-2, a microsatellite that was launched to space on October 29, 2018. As approved by the President Duterte, it is an Earth-observing microsatellite capable of capturing images of the Earth for environmental assessment, to monitor the extent of damages and disasters. The Duterte-2 will carry optical payloads that will support the following objectives. Number 1, determining the extent of damages from disasters. Number 2, monitoring natural and cultural heritage sites. Number 3, monitoring changes in vegetation. And 4, observing cloud patterns and weather disturbances. In addition, the Duterte-2 will also carry an amateur radio unit. This payload is intended to promote awareness and interest in amateur radio and satellite technology in the country. The Duterte-2 is the Philippines' second microsatellite designed by the Filipino scientists and engineers under the PHL Microsat program.